everybody. Evil Black Cat here. Today we're making lasagna. Now this is a recipe that I just kind of make how I make it when I make it. So it might not be too much precise with it, but I'm trying to give you a general idea about what I usually would do with it. Were you about to say something? Okay. First thing, your noodles. You can cook them normally like most people do, just boil them if you want to. I prefer to par cook them, so I just put them in a pan with boiling water, pour boiling water over them, and just let them sit for about 15 minutes. They'll be about al dente, and they'll cook the rest of the way in the lasagna. Then for meat, this is a total of 2 pounds. It's a pound of ground Italian sausage and a pound of ground beef, and I've already browned them and drained them, so those are good. You can do it with just beef, you can do it with just sausage, you can do it with pork, you can do it whatever in the world you want to. You can do it without meat, doesn't matter, whatever you want. Then we got to make our cheese mixture, which we've got some cottage cheese, some ricotta cheese, an egg, and we got some mozzarella and some provolone. Most of the provolone I'm just going to put on top, or maybe some in the layers. So get started on that. And our sauce. We made our sauce ourselves. And I can't really give you an amount on that because I have no clue. We're just gonna kind of put it together and see how it works, and then put it in the oven. Preheat your oven. What should we preheat it to, you think? Because I honestly don't remember.
350, 375.
Okay. Now, like I said, I have no idea what amounts to tell you to use. I usually would actually just use a thing of cottage cheese.
And how much is in that thing of cottage cheese?
It is 1 pound, so 16 ounces. If you want, you can do all ricotta or all cottage cheese. I find cottage cheese gives it more flavor than just ricotta, but I like using a mixture. So, scoop out some cottage cheese. Try to clean up your mess somewhat. Should do the whole thing of ricotta, I think. And this ricotta is 15 ounces. Okay then. It looks so much smaller than that.
You can never have too much cheese.
This is true. That looks so much different. It's just solid. It's been a while since it.
There it goes.
Done that.
I hope we have enough noodles.
I hope so too.
If we have extra cheese mixture left over, we'll have to put it to the side and do something else with it.
I guess so. I'm trying to put the lid back on it upside down. Never mind. Okay. Cut it in there. Now, we'll put a little bit of the shredded mozzarella too.
Yeah, I wouldn't use a whole lot since you got the I wouldn't use a whole lot since you got the provolone for the top.
I got it in my hair, didn't I? Of course I do.
Uh-huh.
Don't use the bit you get in your hair. And just mix all that up.
Okay.
Now, depending on how you season things, you could put some stuff in the cheese, like your herbs and stuff, but we put a bunch in seasoning sauce So I'm not sure if we really need to do that now.
It's up to you. Depends on what you think the sauce tasted like. If you think it needs more.
I don't think it does. I
Okay.
think the sauce turned out pretty well.
Okay.
You're just gonna mix that up together until everything's combined. The egg is all mixed in. So now you're gonna start putting it together. Hopefully we've got enough noodles here. You're gonna first take some sauce and put it at the bottom, just keep everything from sticking. And just spread it out. Might do a tiny bit more than that.
And at any time you want me to bring the camera over to show anything, let me know.
Whatever you feel like you might want to do that, I guess. I don't know. Okay, and that's all covered. And then, because of the fact that we want a little extra water on the noodles to make them cook while it's in the oven, we're not going to bother like straining them or anything. We're just going to take them out of here and start layering them.
Okay, I never thought about layering them this way.
They just kind of alternate. I guess it does kind of put a little up at the sides, doesn't it?
Yeah, it might make you run out of noodles.
I don't do them all that way. Okay, so there's one row of noodles. Smack us down some cheese.
You think this will help a lot? Hold it here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still a lot easier than holding it up like this.
Right. Spread the cheese all out. It doesn't really want to spread much. But we have a ton of cheese, so I guess it's not a big deal.
It's because the noodles are wet.
I know. Okay. And throw some meat in there. You could alternate, I guess, noodles and meat and cheese if you wanted that many noodles. That's up to you. We only bought 1 box of noodles, so I'm just gonna do them this way. Because I don't actually know how many layers we're gonna get, so
3, 4,
should probably
5.
go-
How many noodles do you put on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah.
Okay. You got at least 2 more layers worth of noodles.
Okay. Think I should do it that way or put another thing of meat on there?
You just spread it out a little bit.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I
Sauce.
said, I could do them long ways.
Should you put sauce in first?
Oh,
or
yes,
no?
I should, probably. I mean, then we're just going to have a couple that we have to put sideways.
I'm just wondering if it'll give you extra noodles for an extra layer. I don't know. I didn't know if you needed to put sauce on it before you did or not. Just be careful and don't run out. Okay, I think that's enough. Smoosh it around with one of the noodles.
Yeah, I'm just not sure.
I don't know what to tell you.
But this will be fine. It'll taste great.
I ain't worried
That's
about,
better.
yeah, I'm just worried about you not running out of noodles because you want to get at least one more layer in there.
Could always do a layer of provolone.
Yeah. I'll do that too. You'll have enough for at least one more layer. You'll have to edit all this yakking out.
That's fine. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright. Helps to have paper towel.
Should you put sauce down before the cheese or no?
You don't have to, but I can.
I don't know. I'm just wondering where all the sauce is supposed to go.
Well,
Or does it go on the top?
there's
Is
not
there
a whole lot
A
left
lot
in
left.
there.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
But yeah, you usually pour your remainder at the top.
Okay.
What can I say? I like a cheesy lasagna.
No, that's fine. I haven't made lasagna for so long that I don't remember how to do it. you'll have just enough. Of course, a lot of people put noodles as their top layer, don't they?
Probably, but you don't have to.
No. So you do it however you
I
want.
mean, we're gonna have cheese at the top, so.
Well, you're only going to get one more layer on, so now are you going to put more of that on the top, or just sauce and provolone on the top?
Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna have one more thing in it. So I'll put down some meat and some more cheese.
And then you put this on. Okay. Yeah, because you don't want too much stuff on top of your last layer of noodles. That much I do know from buying it at the store frozen.
Right.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and just finish your meat off. Watch out for the extra grease, unless you want it in there.
I'm not trying to put it in there.
No, I just mean, yeah, okay. Ooh. Meat crumbs.
Meat thief.
So just enough of this to go on the top? Yeah, pretty much. I can agree with that.
Okay. So then noodles, sauce, and provolone?
Mm-hmm. That's what I would do.
No.
Yeah, I think that when we do it by the time we're done.
I can't for the life of me remember how long to cook it. Basically till it looks done.
Yeah. Looks like you're going to have a couple, maybe an extra noodle. I don't think you want to lay it on there, so.
Probably not.
Okay, your sauce.
Alrighty. Rest of the sauce.
Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough?
That's basically what we got. That should be fine, I think.
Okay. Alright, yeah, it looks good.
Alright, and then, lastly, provolone. Alright, so now we're just going to lay on some discs of provolone. I know they're sliced, but they look like discs. Do I know how many? No. However many you feel like. Should I just layer some more on there? Or do you want to keep some? There's 4 slices left. Like, I don't care.
I'd put some on them empty spots.
That's what I normally do.
The crispy little tail piece of that bottom fatty brisket.
Back in the day, a lot of people didn't want it because it was real fatty. So therefore, Kansas City pitmasters did take these burn-ins, add additional seasoning to them, and then you put it back on the pit.
Kansas City barbecue molasses, garlic powder,
Yay!
paprika.
Okay, now we're going to take some aluminum foil, put it on the top. Still going? So we're going to put it in for total somewhere about an hour. About 45 minutes into it, we're going to take off the aluminum foil and let that cheese on the top get nice and brown. Alright, so after the first 45 minutes, you take the foil off, give it another about 15. Whenever it gets to the point where it's getting good and brown the way you like it, and boil, bubbling a little bit, and then go ahead and take it out and let it cool for about 15 minutes. then you can eat it. And of course, like I said, and like I pretty much always say with any of my recipes, you can change it up however you like. But that's basically how you make a lasagna, and tweak it until you get it the way that you like it. So anyway, go ahead and if you like it, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what other kinds of things you'd like to do. And until next time, this has been Evil Black Cat wishing you love, luck, and legendaries. Later.